I've never been happier turning 40. Hello, everyone. Bront here. We're having some fun talking Raid Shadow Legends, and we are here on the free-to-pause account, and we are going to have some fun doing the free-to-play Hell Hades Challenge. I have finally gotten to account level 40. Account level 40 is huge because it unlocks Doom Tower, which is a ton of rewards that I am actually kind of struggling to get with at the moment because I don't have my second 6-star yet. Now, I am darn close. In fact, I have right here, if we check my 50 here, include the Master Vault, I have 3 chickens, and I have a 4th one ready to make. I'm just short 1 4-star chicken. The big problem I am having right now is I've got some energy left. I have a ton of gems banked up. I've been able to tap into the clan shop. I've been tapping this. You see, I've gotten 8 of these so far. Now I'm running out of clan gold, but that's fine. We did actually manage to get into CvC, and we are rocking CvC so far. So this is absolutely awesome. I think all of these rings are going to be absolutely massive. I don't know how many we were getting. We just one, or is it going to be more than one? We'll see. Regardless, these rings are going to be absolutely massive because 5-star rings are going to be hard to get early on. And the fact that these are going to be epics and some of the cool stuff will be very, very helpful. And then I am certainly looking forward to be able to reap some of these personal rewards. But I want to get to this 100K. And while I am certainly close, and I will get Alice in just a few, hours at this point in time, that will give me another 30K. I am still going to need to push some other points. So with my account right now, as you can see here, I have 5 stars. I've got 5 of them. These are kind of my core team right here. I've got Spider here. I've got in the Guardian ring. So he's just been kind of, oh, but actually I don't have him in the Guardian ring. Shame on me. So put him back in the Guardian ring. You get to work, dude. And I've got a couple of champions I have put away in my vault for things that I need to work on later. Particularly for things of the missions, because eventually I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to need to fuse Justicar or Justiciar, as it is pronounced here. And so I have all of the epics ready to go. I could certainly fuse him right now, in fact, if I wanted to. But I've got a few other missions here to go. I do want to, however, get close to at least 2 6-stars before I can kind of dive into some of these missions, because these missions are not only RNG-based missions, but these greater arcane potions are going to be easier to go the higher up I can push in the dungeons. So I'd rather push higher so I can get these better, get the 5 and 6-star artifacts, and I'll actually end up spending less energy doing these, but I want to do them while I still have a chance, because I've got, 2 days and 3 hours left. So the clock is ticking before these close, and I will have to wait maybe even a week for like the Void Keep, for example. So I definitely want to start pushing those just to get them as early as possible. It's not only free resources and free gems, and that's how I'm able to save up as many gems as I have particularly quickly, but it's also going to be a good way to push the account up because it's going to be doing things that I need to get the account done anyway. I certainly do need to farm some of those because I have not had a chance to ascend my champions. I really haven't dove into that very much. And I really want to get Monkey to 3 stars. I'd really like to get Ugo to 3 stars. To go to 3 stars would be kind of nice, but we're just kind of getting close with Ugo. In fact, I can actually get Ugo to 3 stars now. In fact, nope, I don't have enough potions to do that. So we won't be able to do that yet, but we'll be able to do that soon enough. And getting a couple of champions to 3-star ascensions will be absolutely helpful. Getting Alice ascended to be able to get that soul on her will be absolutely crucial as well. So I do need to start unlocking some of that stuff. That is going to be key to progress in this account. And I, however, do need more points, and I have tried to avoid not pulling these shards, but I'm also out of mystery shards. So I've been trouble, pulling non-ancients has not worked out as well for me. But now that I've got a bunch of these saved up, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to pull them with you guys, and we'll see if I get anything absolutely cool. Now, as far as the progressives, I might have been better off pulling for progressives yesterday. As far as people that are really good here, Kyoku is solid. I think I would rather have a Freya on this account, because an ally protector could be good, and maybe Kyoku might be better, because I think that clan boss might actually be better. So maybe that's the right way to go. But the ability to get a cleanser with block debuffs is absolutely huge, and Freya brings a nice AoE provoke, very, very useful as well. So, well, it's debatable with these two. Knave certainly wouldn't be a bad tank either. Blizzard's not a bad champion, but probably not what I'm looking for. And Giath, I believe, is what her name is there. Probably the least exciting of them. The other advantage of getting Freya would be it'd give me a force champion. I don't have a lot of force champions right now, so having a force champion on the count would be very, very helpful that I want to build. I do have Bowsmith Flannan, and I think he's going to be very, very helpful. Um, Honestly, the more I think about it, I think we're going to go with Kyoku. I've got a Kyoku on the main. I've got a Freya on the main too. I like both of them. Kyoku certainly falls off, but I think the ally protection is going to be huge early on. So we're going to go with that. As far as the voids, I've got Sify in here. I actually think Sify might be a bit of a problem. It sounds weird to say she's a problem, but Sify's going to need books to be an absolute carry on this account. She'll still be great, but she needs enough books that it's going to be hard to get the most out of a Sify very early on. But again, guaranteed sleep on the A1, very nice. Passive healing, very nice. Block debuffs and increased speed, very nice, even if they're not going to be on a particularly great cooldown rate. She is a very easy champion to book as well, because while she needs several books, almost all of her books go directly into cooldowns. So I'm not going to complain. But again, that's a shard, a dream on a void. So I do have my Pepsi here, and we are going to pull these 10 shards. Now, this is probably going to be the end of my shard pulling for a while until we get to an event where I need to, because I was definitely trying to build them up. But we should get another Sacred soonish, maybe another 2 or 3, because I can certainly do possibly eventually Nightmare Campaign. I can get one from there, although that's going to take a little bit of time. And we're certainly going to get one from the Arbiter missions, and maybe even Doom Tower, although that one's pretty far off. So we'll get a few sacreds hopefully eventually, but I think right now I need to pull champions, and that's going to be my way forward. So let's get this 10 pull going. Come on, Pepsi, bringing me some luck. And to be fair, some of this could be food, and that is rare text. That kind of goes on what I've gotten right here, unfortunately. Now, Odachi's not horrible. I would have liked a couple of rares that I really would have liked. Pathfinder Kate's not horrible either. Maybe I'll hold on to them. Most of these are probably going to end up food, because this will certainly accelerate my ability to get the next 6-star. But, Hillmonad, not particularly great. Magister, not great. Greybeard's okay, but he's campaign farmable. Rocktooth is campaign farmable. Prosecutor can do a little damage. Maybe I'll look into a Prosecutor. 2-hitter right here and decrease speed, but I think I've got Bowsmith Flannan, so I think that'll be good too. Passive, this is a triple attacker as well with heal reduction. Okay, I might keep Prosecutor around, because she can actually help me in the Spirit Affinity too, so I'm actually going to flag her as somebody I want to keep as well. Let's pull for this one void. This would be awesome. That is a rare, and that is an ox. Really not what I'm looking for. That is probably still food, unfortunately. And finally, let's see if I can get an interesting and useful epic on this account. And, ooh, Old Hermit Jorg. That is great. Okay, I like Old Hermit Jorg. He is definitely going to be a keeper for me. Now, I've got Tagore, so he kind of duplicates a little bit of Tagore, but we've got the increase attack and increase turn meter. So this is actually very good for an attack-based team for clan boss, not clan boss, but for arena. So I think he's going to outshine Tagore in arena, I think, a little bit. Now, he doesn't give the increased speed, but he gives the turn meter boost. And then he has an AoE, well, kind of an AoE revive. 2 turns, 60% HP, 40% turn meter, and perfect veil. It's a very solid revive. Now, it's only a revive, but again, not too bad. I think he might replace Tagore in my arena team as an end game thing. Either that, or it's going to be Ugo, who brings the decreased defense. But it's nice to have a turn meter booster available in arena. And honestly, I think he'll be useful in 3v3 as well. He does have HP burn on that A1 that can actually be pretty clutch as well. But he's kind of squishy, so he's not going to be particularly good in clan boss for me. And so I certainly will be, keeping him around at least. He's not a trash epic by any stretch of the imagination. So That is kind of where we're going right now. I've got a couple of more pieces of food, I guess. Definitely not super exciting. I should make sure I flag the preserver as somebody I want to keep on this account. So we will lock you, and in fact, we'll throw you in the vault for the time being because I'm not working on you anytime soon. Odachi might be good to throw in the vault as well because, he's a cleanser, and it's actually nice to have a cleanser, although I've got Ugo already, so maybe I won't do that. Um, but hey, with this, I think I've got a path forward to getting my second 60, which is definitely going to be the Monkey King because I've got masteries on him already. And early on, 6-starring your damage dealers is going to be the best way to progress your account quickly. That also means that I may end up making Alice my third 6-star because having 3 big damage dealers I think will be very helpful. And I think Alice is probably going to replace Frozen Banshee on my regular team, outside of Clan Boss, as far as just a damage dealer. And eventually Alice may even replace Monkey as a damage dealer on the Clan Boss team. The only way that that is really going to be a problem is if it is Force Affinity Clan Boss, which was a problem we actually ran into today. So in the Clan Boss team, I've been running here. I see I've actually done 6 million here on the Easy Clan Boss. My normal team here, I have usually been able to 1 key, but you'll see here I actually failed to 1 key, but that's because this boss is Force. And if I had thought about it, I would have actually held off on running this key until I had made Monkey 6-star, because the extra damage that Monkey is going to get being a 6-star and being able to get War Master would have made up for any other affinity issues I had and would have well pushed this over a 1 key. But the difference between the Warrior chest and the Knight chest, not super big. Basically, I'll have a slightly better chance of getting gems from this chest, and I get slightly bigger potions here, I think, maybe? No, it's the same potions. So not a huge chest. I don't think I'm going to run a second key here. I would rather try to 2-key hard, and if I can 2-key hard and get this Guardian chest, now we're getting 3 drops. Now you have a better chance of getting more of these shards, which are really what we're looking for, or more books. And I think that's going to be a big, big thing. I've already been able to do 4.4 million on hard with my current Clan Boss team, and I think it's only going to get better once I get another 6-star. So that is where I am right now. We are day 5, almost exactly. Not quite. I've got a few hours to go before I would have been exactly day 5 from starting the account, but I've managed to push it pretty far. Let me pull up the Hell Hades webpage and kind of show you guys where we have been at with that. All right, so if you check out the hellhades.com link below, I've got this in the description. You can actually check out this page here and follow my free-to-play access, as well as you can join in yourself. It is not too late to join this. It's only going for 5 days. We're going for 90 days. So we should be going until like the 10th of April, I think, or 10th of March. Actually, 10th of April it would be. So that should be kind of fun. I will be giving away this account because 10th of April lines up right around with my 3-year streaming anniversary and really kind of my 1 year of diving into YouTube very hard. So that'll be kind of fun. I think that will be just a good time to get into giving away a fun account, and hopefully this account will be a fun account worth giving away and somebody will enjoy it. But you can create your account here using the same link I did, which got me Ugo and Tagore. You can choose to use your own link if you want to. Then you just have to download the optimizer using the link down here and sign up for the free-to-play challenge as well. Meanwhile, you can follow a bunch of other content creators as well. There's a ton of them out here. Several of them I've either done collabs with or ones I've hung out with on Twitch. So go give the community some love. Everybody here is absolutely amazing. And yes, we're competing against each other, but at the same time, we're all cheering each other on because it's kind of fun to see other people succeed in these free-to-play contests. Now, as far as where we've been going right now, we can see here in the content creator, I've got 12,060 points. If we actually check out the leaderboard, I have actually fallen down to 6th. Last I had checked, I was 4th or 5th, but you know what? Progress happens. We've got 54 people who have reported. I know Pogo had an issue with his account, so we don't know if he's going to be swapping out to a different account. People will certainly drop out of this as they go because 3 months is a bit of a long slog for content creators as well. But we should be battling up here to the top. And we've got a couple people, Dante and Neva, both have pulled a Harima. That is absolutely nuts. The fact that we actually have 2 content creators in a pool of 60, both have pulled a Harima, is absolutely nuts. Meanwhile, if we take a look at my progress in general, I'm actually not at the top anywhere, but I'm like 16th in champion development. I'm 10th in Great Hall. I'm 6th in Faction Wars. I am 6th in Classic Arena. I am 17th in Tag, and Tag is kind of rough because it's Bronze 1 and there's one guy in Tag 2. So we're kind of tied up for Bronze 1 for the most part. Current fastest champion, I'm in 15th, but I'm happy with 189 on my KL. We've got champion progression, certainly a campaign compression. So I was the 42nd to finish the normal campaign, 20th to finish hard, and the 17th to finish brutal. And I have not even tried nightmare, so 30th doesn't mean a lot there. I'm actually fallen down to 9th in Demon Lord because I have not re-hit hard and I haven't improved my team much, but I expect that to change. And overall, we're just kind of pushing up. So you can certainly check out where I am at on the leaderboards. You can check out the general progress for the community. So you can see where the individual creators are here. So here's the top 10 for the creators. And you can see the Team Queen of Hearts, which is the superior team because I'm on it, is leading right now. But, it's a tight race and it'll be a fun, long marathon of 3 months for this Hell Hades account progress. So check out all these other content creators. A lot of them are my friends. They are awesome. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I really appreciate all the love you have given me and you guys rooting me on in this free-to-play. Have you gotten any fun pulls in the free-to-play challenge? Hopefully you have done much better than I have. Any champions you think I'm overlooking that you've seen me pull, or are you just kind of interested in how I've been progressing? But hopefully this has been interesting, educational, and entertaining, and I will catch you in the next video. Till then, I'm Bront CatHerder.